has anyone noticed how many pizza shops are just all of a sudden appearing en masse out of the blue in concentrated pockets where there shouldn't be that many? A small town near me that I recently just opened up 3 pizza shops within like 2 blocks of each other, all at the same time. There's not enough demand. There's already 2 or 3 shops in this small town. So now you got 6 to 10 pizza shops in a tiny town. So I'm of the belief that the truth is where the money is. And yeah, you don't have to be a sophisticated business magnate to open up a pizza franchise. But at the end of the day, if you're not making money and the dollars don't make sense, you're not going to do it. So it can't just be sheer stupidity. There has to be more at play here. And my theory, it's just a theory right now, but I suspect it might come to light in the coming years, is that these shops that are all opening up, in quick succession, with close proximity to each other, like a completely oversaturated market, these shops have no concern with profitability in the pizza slinging world, and they are running LMIA scams. You think about it this way: you get 5 people into your pizza shop at 30 to 50K a pop. That is, who cares about pepperoni pizza? You're making a killing off the human slave trade. That's what's happening. And we know that it happens in other businesses. It's a fact. You can check. But I really think it's been ramped up lately, and I wonder if it's because of the tapering down of the TFW program and some of the policy changes, and now they're trying to come in through these other channels more aggressively than they were previously when it was so goddamn easy. I wonder if that's why we're seeing it sort of ramp up so quickly. It's frustrating because we have, our employment numbers are entirely fixed. I mean, the government has so many iterations of measuring unemployment, and they don't ever reference the one that counts the actual serious net unemployment. So, we're not 6.5, we're probably 9 or 10%. And they don't like to count the discouraged workers. Literally an unprecedented amount of people gave up on searching for work in the last report because they were unable to find gainful employment. So they don't like to count those because those aren't politically palatable. And yet we're still allowing people to come in under the bullshit pretense of a worker shortage. This should be the biggest thing anyone's talking about, or one of them. If you're protesting some stupid cause somewhere in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, you're a moron. Get real. Either you're too privileged to interact with the real world, or you're just so lost in the sauce of progressiveness that you can't see the stark reality of this country slapping you in the face and robbing you on the daily. Get real. There are so many ways in which Canadians are having their everyday quality of life enshittified through deliberate policy measures that are meant to undermine the average middle-class Canadian. You're dumb if you're not focused on these things. You have to serve yourself first, or you can't serve anyone else. Be incensed by these things once you've dealt with your own issues in your own country. But no, we're preoccupied with these things and distracted. And, they're drinking our milkshake.